Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Rome 2 Siege action. We got a 3v3 for you here. This one has been sent in to us by Emperor Candy Katsu. Well, as always, let's go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So, hold on, I gotta pull up my notes. I'm not prepared. Alright, here we go. Defending, we have playing as Misasli, the Dodgy God, playing as Boyai, Jedi Revan, and playing as Saba is Emperor Candy Katsu. Attacking, we have Fear playing as Tylus, Koops playing as Seleucid, and Turbo Fisto playing as Carthage. Alright, so we'll start with the attackers and work our way around to the defenders. We'll start over here with Carthage. Carthage is bringing with him some companion Cav and the noble Cav Jen. We have two Samnite warriors over here. Is there a third? We'll find out soon. Balearic slingers, three Cretan archers, I'm assuming. Yep. We have two noble fighters in the back. African pikes. There's the third Samnite. Two Libyan infantries here. A third, and then we have Iberian swords, an Italian swordsman. He also does have a ballista. Personally, would not have the Iberian swordsman on the Rams, as they do get, well, actually, maybe it's not a terrible spot, just because it's a long distance in between arrow towers, but anyway, I digress. Tylus is bringing, we have three Thracian Peltas and one Celtic Slinger. Oathsworn General, looks like, hold on, looks like so 3 or 4 units of Oathsworn. And then it looks like the rest is all tribal warriors out the wazoo, as one does with Tylus. Can't really blame them. I mean, you know, tribal warriors are pretty nasty, but those Gallithracian warriors are pretty badass too, just saying. Anyway, Seleucid is bringing some Hellenic cataphracts. We do have Thorax pikes there. We have Royal Peltists. Looks like at least 2 Silver Shield swordsmen. Thurio spears. We got Thorax swords right up in the front. 4 Syrians, of course. Another Thorax, and then 2 units of Hillmen. It's like Seleucid is somewhat prepared for the inevitable. Tylus as well. And then we'll go with Misasli. Misasli is bringing, we got 2 Numidian light infantries here. We also have the Numidian riders, and then they're way over here, and they're just going full. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What is it? 4 units of armored desert chariots, right? Yep. And then over here we have, oh my god, there's so much shock cavalry. Armored Numidian riders out the ass. Oh boy, that's a lot of shock cav. Alright, Boyai is bringing. We have some axe warriors up front. Then we have sword followers in the second line of defense. Another axe warrior unit. We got some Celtic bowmen over here. And then over in here we have Celtic bowmen, Oathsworn unit, sword followers, and then 3 more units Oathsworn and sword followers. Misasli's general is a Numidian noble cav. They also have 2 units of heavy horse. Now, Saba is bringing, we have Marib camel cataphracts, quite a few of them it looks like. We have a couple over here as well. We have Sabian camel cataphracts, and another Marib camel cataphracts. And then he's up to his old tricks again with just so many Marib Guard, just all of the Marib Guard. We also have 4 units of archers, and then Marib Royal Guard as his general. So, jeez. Oh, Boyai did not bring wall artillery, or no, they did. Misasli didn't bring wall artillery. No, they did. Everyone brought wall artillery. Never mind. Disregard me not being able to process shit properly. I also thought that this bird here was a smudge on my actual physical laptop screen, and then I moved and I realized it wasn't. Anyway, let's start the battle. 59 minutes, 22 seconds. We are underway. So are we going to get a full-on set? Yep, full-on sally out right off the bat. The Cecily is moving forward. Oh, man. Oh, good lord. Losing so many men right off. It's a pretty solid charge, though, still. So, and there's Lucid just wasting. Oh, so many javelins are being wasted. Oh, my God. So, unfortunately, yes, the Numidian riders are routed off the field of battle. But, I mean, they're down to 135, 32, 30. They lost 30 guys out of the Thurio Spear unit. So, I mean, the Cecily incurred some heavy losses, but they did get Seleucid to end up using quite a bit of their javelins right off the bat. And now they are just getting... Oh, my God. Jeez. Boyai is out. Saba is now coming out. Cecily moving the rest of his two other Numidian light infantry troops up. At this point, it's almost just to not necessarily hold them off, because obviously Seleucid could take care of these two units, but just there's a placeholder kind of. Hey, if you move forward, you're going to have to deal with me. Saba and Cecily, meanwhile, over here are sallying out. Chariots are staying in at the moment, but we do have just so much shock cav heading out. Carthage might be in for a super terrible time if they're not careful. Meanwhile, though, they are just getting absolutely hammered by Boyai. Up to 67 kills so far. Seleucid starting to jockey around his troops. My lord. We're off to a pretty tumultuous start. Seleucid is... Are they just... They're falling back. Oh no, no. What are you doing? You're grouping these guys up so much. Oh, Saba's coming over here too. 42 kills so far. My lord. They've quite literally boxed in the attackers with only 2 units of Cecily's Vanguard Cav and 2 units of their infantry, and some shock cav and heavy horse over here. And I mean, Tylus and Seleucid are the only ones moving forward. Now look at this. Seleucid is moving forward his troop, or Carthage is moving forward his troops. Saba is up here. I mean, he could get into these guys real good. He could get a great charge. Honestly, what I would actually probably go after is if I can get him there. Oh my God, my pinky finger got bumped. What are these Iberian swords? These camel cataphracts will tear through these guys because they have such little armor, and they're not a compact unit like the Italian swords and Libyan infantry. But ooh, don't know that I would move forward my noble horse. That is questionable tactics. They're setting up a little bit of a defensive line, but still, they're kind of leaving these troops out in the open. Again, that's what I would be going for, is these guys and just hammer into them and try and hold them up as much as I possibly could. So, yep, wall's coming down. They won't be able to knock this wall down, I don't believe, just because this is such a tight area. I wouldn't be surprised, actually, either if one of these glitched out. Maybe even this one. I don't know, he did get it. So can he get that one? It doesn't look like it, but they are getting shot at now pretty good by the arrow tower. They need to move in to capture that, to neutralize it. So then it can start actually aiding them in dealing with Saba and the Cecily over here. Meanwhile, on the right flank, not much is going on. Naturally, the Numidian light infantry is getting sent off the field of battle, but not a complete loss. They did get Seleucid to use some of his archer's ammo in dealing with these guys. I mean, they probably ended up using some of the javelins some more as well. So Saba's just over here keeping Seleucid in check. Boyai as well. Meanwhile, back over here, Mosesli is really getting into Carthage now, full on charging with his armored Numidian riders, getting into the archers. This is going to be pretty big if we can get these guys out of here pretty quickly. Saba is now charging into the Iberian swords. These guys are just going to get absolutely hammered. Look at the number just drop. Jesus Christ. Already up to 101 kills over here. Saba is now coming around. He's probably going to either A, exploit this gap right here, or maybe even charge into the rear of the Mercenary Companion Cab. Sicily has already circumvented this little pocket of fighting right here. They're going to be able to get into even more of the archers here. There, boom, big charge into the rear of the Mercenary Companion Cab. Sicily going after the ballista. The Onager here, Carthage General, is going to try and counter-charge to stop that, but look at this. Saba coming right around. Great teamwork here. You love to see it. They're going to be able to get into these Onager crews, hopefully. Oh, changing directions at the last minute, getting into the Samnite warriors who are on the move. That's going to be a huge charge because they were moving. So they're going to incur an even larger penalty. The troops lost down to 155 men. Only lost 5, but the number could drop a little bit more depending on how many men actually fell. Meanwhile, Boyai's heavy horse, unfortunately, no kills. Oof. That is extremely rough. No kills. Seleucid's doing a pretty solid job, along with Tylus, keeping these forces at bay. But while they're doing this over here, this Carthage is just getting absolutely hammered. I mean, the Cavs sally out here. It won't last forever. I mean, it's all shot Cavs, so they're not going to have much staying power because the melee defense isn't great. They really need to continue to cycle charge in and out against these units. Hopefully, Mostasely's... Yep, there we go. It's hoping to save. Oh, no! Oh, good. Almost charged into the pikes. Luckily, they managed to avoid that mess. Looks like they managed to get rid of the Honor crew, so that will also be pretty big in the long run. Saba's Camel Cataphracts up to 194 kills, getting into the Iberian swords, who are still alive and kicking. However, there are not many of them left. Carthage's general is also extremely depleted, down to 23 men. Javelins being loosed by the noble fighters, but of course that is also going to incur some friendly fire. Big charge here. Seleucid coming over, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Carthage is all but eliminated off the field of battle. I mean, he still has quite a few units that are fairly full strength. But even still, I mean, after this type of attack, you're going to be pretty demoralized. Meanwhile, Saba's just kind of hanging out over here, roving around, trying to look menacing, shaking, rattling their shields, swords, and what have you. Seleucid is just absolutely taking their time. Tylus, on the other hand, has managed to get inside the settlement. How do you word? So yes, Tylus is inside the settlement, but they are alone and abandoned. Well, not necessarily abandoned. Seleucid is trying to make their way up here as quickly as they possibly can. Let's see, 78 kills for Boyai's Ballista, and 83 for Saba's. Not bad. Necessely still has plenty of ammo left to go. Oh, did they knock down the tower? How did they do this? Who knocked down the tower? How did this tower get knocked down? How did this happen? Did they? Is that what he did? Is that what he did? Oh, you dirty dog. He did, didn't he? Oh, I think I know what happened. I'm not going to say it because it's an exploit and it's cheap, but poor sportsmanship, that is, if that is what happened. Anyway. Actually, I'm not entirely sure that works because it's two different sections of walls, but you never know. Anyway. Moving right along, looks like the chariots have come out. Hopefully he'll be able to get them around. He should have sallied the chariots out along with the rest of the his shot cab, honestly. They would have been best, I feel like, once, like all these units were tied up with the shot cab. If he had the chariots, he could have got them, swung them wide around and came right in from behind. He would have caused so much damage. But now Carthage is severely depleted, doesn't have many troops left. The archers are all gone, so that is a plus. Meanwhile, Boyai is bearing the brunt of the assault at the moment. Hillman, Tribal War is actually losing. What? Okay. Arrow Tower, however, the gatehouse is now in control of the attackers, so that will be aiding them. Yeah, Axe Warriors are here are getting pretty beat up. But look at this, once they rout if Tylus moves his tribal warriors forward, they will get enveloped by these sword followers, axe warriors. These axe warriors, honestly, they should probably about face turn around and get ready for these guys. Chariots coming on in. Are they going to get into these tribal warriors? They do have all their jabbies, so they will throw. Unless they dry fire. Nope. Oh, no! Getting at the shield wall way too late, and these guys are just going to pull right through, because that is what you are supposed to do with chariots. And they're just going to rack up some serious kills. And meanwhile, here we go. Going to get into these. Oh, we stopped. No, why are you breaking? How many kills? 176, though, so not bad. Turn right around. Camel Cataphracts getting in here. What's firing here? Ah, the archers. Yep. Oh, and there goes the chariots. Unfortunate, but they did get 177 kills, so not too bad. Carthage has managed to make their way in. We have a unit of armed Numidian riders in the back here. Just kind of hanging out. There they go. They're starting to move now. Let's see. Try and get some picks. I forgot to get some cool picks from the last one. It's pretty good, right? Everyone charging in and stuff. Alright. That'll be the first one. We'll try and take some more later. Anyway. Seleucid General is on the inside. That would be a terrific target to go after. Hopefully they're firing. No, they're not. They're firing in the front lines. I can't really blame them, though. Boyai is trying his hardest to hold back. Oh, there we go. Masacely just started firing his artillery. Oh, what are you doing? No. Oh, man. Gotta love pathfinding in this game. Archer's just doing... What the fuck is going on here? Good lord. This is, I mean, like, I understand he wants to support his troops, but they don't really need it. I mean, this front line is going to collapse any minute. Keep the archers on the outside so they're not getting annihilated. Carthage looks like they're making a bit of a fatal mistake here. I mean, they have plenty of troops. They could have, they should have, went this way. But they're rushing to aid. Doesn't look like they're moving anybody over, really. And Saba, honestly, could... Once Carthage moves over far enough, they could just envelop completely. Pressure's no good, folks. Ooh. Where are we going? Where are we going? Looks like Tylus did actually notice, but they're moving. They're going to try and countercharge. Didn't get the jabby toss off. These guys are going to lose, but they'll probably take a couple guys with them. Meanwhile, Seleucid still has plenty of troops out here. Oh no, these guys are not on, or they are on fire at will, so they're just wasting their ammunition. They're trying to get this guy. They're trying to get this one dude here who's just like, oh, what's all this stuff? Oh, this poor dude. Seleucid, what are you doing, my guy? Desperately trying to get even the arrow tower's like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Alright, anyway. Okay, so. Oh, your archers, pull them back, please. Please pull them back. He is firing at, looks like the silver, this blob of units here. You can't really blame him, it's a blob of units. Ooh, chariots coming in. Is he gonna get a nice charge off? They got some jabbies off, but not enough. It doesn't appear. Not into the pikes! Not into the pikes! Now would be the time to turn these guys around. Turn them around. Oh, Masacely. You're breaking my heart here. 84 kills. They are going to keep racking up some kills, though, so that's good. 99. They're going to break. Hopefully they get away, but he still has a decent amount of units or men left in this unit of armored desert chariots. And he'll be able to use them again. Anyway, moving right over here. Camel Cataphracts just doing what they can do. He needs to pull these. There's no way these guys are out of ammo. What are you doing, dude? Pull them back! Pull them back! No! What is up with the pathfinding in this match? Oh boy, this is going to be An interesting end. My God. I want to say that... Look at the balance of power, Jesus Christ! Balance of power is heavily in the attacker's favor. Are they going to win? I don't know. We're going to fucking find out, though. I mean, come on. I've been wrong before, right? Oh, man. I don't know. It's going to come down to... I mean, they have some you know, fresh units back here. Plenty of high tier units as far as the Oathsworn is concerned. I just realized that Masacely didn't even bring any type of ranged units. He went full on. Damn, is he out? Is he out? Oh no, he's not. Okay, 24 kills. Hopefully he will wait until they get closer to start firing again. Archers here, 104 kills. God, I hope they're not out of ammo. Just get them out of there. Aerial Spear is definitely going to win that. Oh, the Camel Cataphracts coming in for the rear charge. They're getting into square. Oh, no, they were. These guys are going to be gone now. There's no way. Yeah, losing decisively. They're going to probably start to break. There they go. Oh, that's good. Tribal Warriors getting broken by a unit of sword followers, so that is good. Silver Shield Swordsman actually even having a tough time over here as well. Interesting. Royal Peltas, though, coming in to save the day. And they should do really well against these sword followers. Carthage, in the meantime, is... Okay, there we go. Carthage is going to go and assault over here. These tribal warriors are going to be in for a little bit of a bad day. Countercharging the tribal warriors. Their charge. 26 and 24. Not too bad, actually. Yeah, keeping his pikes back. I don't really blame him. Probably going to bring two pikes. Same with Seleucid, but... Oh, we're going to get a big charge here on these Thorax swords, facing the wrong... Going in the shield wall in the wrong direction. Yeah, just bolt on over them. Those guys are gone. Hylos looks like he's going to try and get the rest of his troops in. But I mean, there are lots of breaches here, so Saba will be able to get into the settlement whenever he wants, wherever he wants. We still have 2 units of chariots over here. Hopefully he'll be able to utilize them effectively. And I don't know, I feel like it's time to maybe get some of these archers up on the wall, perhaps. Maybe. It doesn't matter that this tower's down if they try and capture it because there's nothing there. This tower, however, let's take a look at the just short. But Sword Follower is doing pretty well against the Libyan or Samnite Warriors. Okay. Yeah, Sword Followers. I mean, Sword Followers are such like a good unit. They don't really cost all that much either. Yeah, Boyai really is a dangerous faction to play as. It's just their archers that suck ass. What are you gonna do? Oh, there comes the chariots. Nice, right into the back of these mercenary Samnite warriors. These guys are gonna be gone in a heartbeat. Hopefully he'll turn right around and go after this Libyan infantry to free up the Camel Cataphracts here. Look at that, Helena Cataphracts coming in to try and ward them off. Melee defense 22. Their melee defense is what? 27. So yeah, the chariots won't be able to do much, but there goes Libyan infantry. They're going to turn right around, though, start tearing up these guys. And now we have Archer. Yeah, Archer's going to start firing on Solutions General. Hopefully he'll try and get him out of there. Look at this. Moving forward, anti-cavalry tactics have been popped. Solution's going to try and run his general away, but Saab is coming back in with his 8 heroic camel cataphracts to tie this guy up so his archers can continue the fire into them. Saisley's chariots, 170, 72, 75 kills, charging. Solutions General is now routed off the field of battle. He's going to be gone in any minute now. He's going to be gone. He is winning, but he only has 20 guys left. Armored District chariots getting pretty beat up. 198 kills though, and there's still 1 or 2 guys left alive, so they're going to still inflict some damage on the general and the Royal Peltis unit there. And Seleucid got lucky. None of them actually ran into living infantry here. So these guys are gone. Do have 1 unit of chariots left though, so that could be potentially huge. 38 minutes, 10 seconds left in this battle replay, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that cool YouTube stuff. Helps out the channel. Of course, I appreciate it greatly. And, of course, don't forget to check out the links in the description below for my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord server. Twitch, I'm not really on very much these days because I have a 10-month-old who is the embodiment of chaos. Twitter I don't use as much as I should, just because I always forget about it. And Discord server is there. And don't forget, if you have battle replays of your own that you'd like to see on the silver screen that is YouTube, feel free to jump on in the Discord server and drop your YouTube videos, your Backroom 2 battle replays on in the replay drop section of the server, and I will be happy to cover them for you. But anyway, back to the fight. The defenders have been backed into a corner, not that they didn't want that to begin with, and they are ready to go. Seleucid is firing at Boyai's Celtic Bowmen. They will incur some losses if they're not careful, and they can't fire back. They don't have the range to. I mean, honestly, though, maybe I would try and go after the Hellenic Cataphracts, although I think all of Seleucid's troops do have discipline, so they won't waver as much. Boyai is pulling back his sword followers, not a bad idea. Down to 83 men, 238 kills, though. Mercenary Marib Guard, the Marib Guard cheese is so fucking hilarious. And they're beating, no, not gonna say that, not gonna say that. They are thwarting off noble fighters. So amazing. I love it. It's fantastic. Anyway, granted, noble fighters were beat up to begin with, but hey, it's happening. So that's what we're here for. Oh, there they go. They'll probably come back. There's 36 guys left. They'll come back. Like Royal Peltis are being sent up. They are most likely out of ammo because he didn't have auto fire turned off, so he doesn't have anything left. At least I am suspecting that. Now these guys are going to get shot at. Boyai's going to charge. Nope, he's not. There we go. Raised banner has been popped. Melee defense is boosted just a wee bit for a little bit of time at least. Area of influence for the general that popped raised banner has also been increased, so he'll be able to cover a greater area and buff all of the characters here. And there we go. Rally has been popped. Morale is increased. Hopefully these guys will hold out a little bit longer. Yeah, get them archers out of there. They can't stand toe to toe with Therian. So, jeez. This is now just turning into a battle of attrition. Tyrus is holding back most of his troops. I feel like he's doing that because the Oathsworn obviously are a very scary unit to deal with, but Tribal Warriors are just tanks. I mean, look at the melee defense is 70, armor's 95. I feel like they're sending in the rest of Carthage and then Seleucid to go in next to whittle down the defenders as much as they possibly can, and then they'll strike the final blow with Tylus's forces. Honestly, is not a bad idea. Seleucid's a powerful faction. They get a lot of good and decent infantry units. Royal Peltas being top tier. Silver Shield Swordsmen aren't terrible, but they aren't the greatest things on the face of the planet either. And then, of course, they got the general workhorse of the Thorax Swords. And then, yeah, the Thorax... I was about to say Thorax Hoplites when I meant to say Syrian Heavy Archers. What the fuck? So Seleucid definitely isn't a faction to shake a stick at. But Tylus is setting up some forces actually now. Okay. But Tylus, of course, is just... The tribal warriors have such a staying power. And that's why I usually see them as someone picking them for defense. Because they can just hold out for so long. Meanwhile, these sword followers, down to 120 men, up to 63 kills. They are winning decisively. They're up against some Peltas and noble fighters. Peltas are losing pretty decisively, but they are down to 64 men. They only have 88 kills. Ooh. That is not a cost-effective ratio? Yeah, not a cost-effective ratio. Noble fighters being pulled back. There's 75 of them. Honestly, I feel like maybe you should just leave them in at this point. You don't really have much left, except for the African pikes, who are being rushed forward. This could be big if... This actually could be huge. So if the pikes can move forward, the archers have to fall back to a certain extent because Seleucid has Assyrians up close and personal. These archers have to get, you know, XYZ amount close to be able to actually fire at these African pikes. If they try and do that, Seleucid's archers are going to answer in kind. And, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Man, this could be a big turning point. It could be a huge turning point, actually. Let's get some more pictures going on over here, right? Maybe this would be cool, right? Yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Look at the fucking range on the Syrians, though, man. It is insane. It is like, alright, never mind. We came here to sightsee, and now it's raining arrows, so. Is he? Oh, he's out of ammo. That sucks. 74 kills. Again, well. What are you gonna do? Pikes have not been put in, though. Seleucid's just gonna. But here, there again, man, they're using. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be. How many guys are firing? Where's the? They had a fourth unit, right? They had a fourth unit. Where is it? Where is it? Did they lose it? They did lose it. Oh no, it's right there. Jesus Christ, I'm blind. 1, 2, 3. So 3 units are firing. This guy's up to 155 kills, willing to bet. Yep, out of ammo. So while Seleucid's doing the right thing, he's also just kind of wasting a lot of ammo. The slingers aren't going to be able, from Tylus, aren't going to be able to get a good shot up and over, be able to actually combat the archers here. The Peltas have an even worse range than the archers. Where are his Peltas? Here they are, 80. So, yeah, Carthage needs to get his pikes into this fight immediately if he wants to be able to use them at all in any sense of the word. More Royal Peltas are breaking. I mean, they're just kind of breaking against the wall here that is Saba and Boii. Numidian Noble. I mean, why did I would have went with the heavy Peltas unit, at least for a general. You know what I mean? Because, like, this cab unit is just a huge target, really. He can't do anything with it. Are they archer units? I forget. Oh no, they are, aren't they? I think they are. Yes, they are. Okay, so it is an archer unit, hypothetically, but even still, you don't get as much ammo. And the range ain't that great. Well, same with the peltist, the heavy peltist, actually. But still. Chariot coming out. Looks like they're probably going to charge against these thorax swords. Hopefully these guys have used most of their jabbies. Let's see. They still have ammo. These guys still have ammo. They still have ammo. They're out. Pikes aren't doing. They're taking fire. They're taking fire, and Seleucid's not doing anything about it. His general came back. Oh my god! Holy shit! 19 guys left. His general is still alive. Surprising. Very, very surprising. What are we doing here? Chariot's moving out. They're facing not the right way. Keep going, keep going. Oh, that's huge. They're not in formation. He's going to get nice. Keep going, keep going, keep going. What are you doing? Oh, no, no. Only 19 kills for these guys. Rip. Oh, man. That sucks. You have to keep clicking. You have to... Elephants and chariots are the only two units where, and at least this is my opinion, where it is sociably acceptable to pull through. Because that's how they work. That's, you know, like elephants, you have to pull them through. Chariots, you have to pull them through. It doesn't matter if you have a good or a bad charge. You have to pull them through. Otherwise, they're just going to get bogged down and die. Any other type of cav, if it's a good enough charge, then that warrants you being able to pull them through. Yeah, sure, that's fine, but... man, he could have had... but it also didn't help that one or two of the thorax sword units still had a lot of jabbies left. So now Zaba is going to be just completely shifted. They completely shifted. This could prove to be kind of fair. Let's see. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4 tribal warrior units over here, and the noble fighters in the back. This is going to be a tough nut to crack over here, honestly. So it's not a bad idea for them to shift completely and apply a great amount of pressure over here. Sabian camel cataphracts are inside. They're going to get eradicated in like a matter of seconds. However, these African pikes are kind of just running around like maniacs. Falling back here. Root guard. Holding on for as long as they can. Camel cataphract. These guys, run. At least they have the tower over here to aid them. Oathsworn holding the line up here. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, these guys are still moving, so they're not going to be able to... Okay, good, there we go. Now Thorax Sword's going to take on some Oathsworn. It's not going to go in favor of the Thorax Swords. Camel Cataphracts getting into some tribal warriors. They'll probably lose over the period of time unless you can get them out of there. Pull them out. Keep going. Ooh, look at that. Oh. It's unfortunate that this unit is getting peppered down so heavily by the jabbies, but on the flip side, he is making Tylus use a lot of his jabbies. So that's less pokey projectiles that the defenders in the inner citadel have to worry about or be concerned about. And so here is now why, even though it is a ranged cavalry unit, I don't think it was the best choice here. he's trapped in here. He can't cycle charge. If he's used all of his ammo, then he can't really, like, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, the heavy Numidian skirmishers are such a great melee unit that I mean, they're just a fantastic melee unit. And they have great staying power. Especially if they're backed up by other troops. With the Numidian Noble Cab, you wouldn't be able to charge these guys in and expect them to hang out for a while and do well, because they'll just get thrashed because they're cab dealing with infantry. It's not going to go the way that you want it to. So yeah, why he didn't? I mean, he could have gone with the heavy Numidian skirmishers and then had some leftover money to level up that general unit, the Numidian skirmisher, or even any of the other cab as well. But everyone has their own playstyle. I'm not bashing. It's what I would have done, personally. But there's no right or wrong. Actually, no, there is a wrong way to play this game, and that's if you host the game and select extra large settlements, so you have Scorpion Towers, and then you sit at the inner citadel with a full roster of Foot Companion and just block off the fucking entryway. Which, that happened to me not too long ago. It wasn't very cool. Anyway, African Pike's not doing too hot over here. Getting shot up by the Arrow Tower, of course, and just taking on a lot of units here. They were already depleted to begin with, so they're getting pretty beat up. Only 65 kills. Pretty unfortunate. Like there's Saba swapping out the Marib Guard for a depleted unit who's fresh, got some rest in, so they'll be able to hold out for a little longer. African Pikes are now breaking. Thracian Peltis, it appears, are now over here, and they're going to start to pepper in there, but in doing that, they are managing to fire up and over, but I don't know. Ooh, they're starting to neutralize this. That's no good. We got to get in there and really make sure that they don't neutralize this. This tower is going to be huge for the defenders to help them negate anything. Meanwhile, over here, it looks like they're doing pretty good. They're starting to really chip away at these tribal warriors, so that's good. Hopefully, they'll be able to get rid of them. And then, if they manage to get rid of this force here, then if they really truly wanted to, they could come out and envelop the remaining forces here. It's really just Hylas who is left. Carthage, for the most part, does not exist, since Pikes are about to be routed off the field of battle. Seleucid only has a handful of troops left, some archers who are most likely out of ammo. Let's zoom in and take a look here. No, he still does have ammo. I don't know, why are you not firing them? I don't understand. Why aren't you firing? You should have your archers somewhere firing into the backs of these units over here. That's what should be. Oh, beautiful. Love to see it. Tower is being recaptured. This unit of Syrians is moving. They still have some ammo, so hopefully he'll start to fire into this mass of defensive troops over here. Thracian Peltis are still going at it, but I would not imagine that they have much ammo left. Warriors moving up along with some Silver Shield and Thorax swords. Lead a unit of Oathsworn up to 150 kills, down to 70 men. Headhunt has been popped, so they're going to have some serious hitting power for a little while at least. And Hylas is really just focusing down this Marib Guard over here. Right, Lucid still has some pikes left, so hopefully the defenders still have ammo left to use for these pikes. What are these guys doing? Still have ammo, they still have ammo. Really sure what to do. Helmet over here, honestly I would just send them in. Just send them in. Or actually... Nah, that's not really good. Fresh unit of sword followers tossing in their jabbies into the fight. I mean, these sword followers are doing the majority of the heavy lifting over here. Over on this front, still just a grind. Tribal warriors not doing too great. Combat's even. Oathsworn is losing decisively though. Oh my god. Apologies.
Take aim!
Oh, starting to lose now. Archers are firing at the Celtic slingers. They're going to try and get them out of there. Only 5 kills. Yeah, again, like, the slingers aren't, they can't sling up effectively. I mean, granted, they'll get some shots off, but not all of them will be effective. There they go. They're gone. Save your ammo, though. Don't use... Oh, no, actually, never mind. You have plenty of ammo still here, so I take it back. These Thracian Peltis, they are most likely up out of ammo, out of ammo, out of ammo. Now we have some more tribal warriors coming around. He still has some Oathsworn left, right? That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units of Oathsworn left. Boyai still has 3 fresh units of Oathsworn ready to go. Oh no, this unit routed. How did this unit rout? Seleucid actually did something. More tribal warriors being sent in. 18 minutes left in this one, guys. Oh, obviously a little bit breaking. Let's see, what perk did he pick? Raise Banner and Rally. He has, yep, Second Wind and Battle Rhythm, and Saba also has Second Wind and Battle Rhythm. Raise Banner has the top. Melee defense will be increased a little bit, so that's definitely a good thing to go for. Honestly, I feel like Strategist and I forget which, what Second Wind and Raise Banner, what that one is called. Those are like the 2 best ones. The Warrior perk for your General, where it's War Cry, and I forget what the other one is. I feel like isn't really useful, really. They definitely picked the right stuff, especially for defending. I mean, Raise Banner and Rally is huge. And then having 2 generals with Second Wind and Battle Rhythm, that's also pretty good, because then you can just continually buff your exhausted units. It's Lucid firing in. Still firing, 128 kills. I don't imagine they'll have too much ammo left. Let's see if these guys have any ammo left. Nope, they are out. And yeah, it looks like Seleucid's going to be out of ammo here. So there are no more ranged units on the field of battle. These slingers are still alive, but if they even try and move up, they're just going to get peppered down immediately. These guys, yeah, definitely out of ammo. All done. And that's on him, like, using a lot of ammo in the beginning. I feel like, I mean, I feel that if the attackers don't win this, it's going to be because they have no ammunition left. I mean, arrow fire is such a huge part of being able to effectively demoralize the enemy army and get rid of them. I mean, if he could have gotten, like, 150 range, if he had gotten them this close, right, hypothetically, got them here, it might have been able enough to reach all the way over here and then start firing into the backs of these units, and they would have gotten rid of them. Oh my god. Only 1 tribal warrior unit left over here. These 2 guys got absolutely thrashed. 101, 109 kills. These guys have only 20, so it's a fresh unit that's been sent in. Royal Peltis up to 88 kills, but let's see, 108, 91, 189. Boyai and Saba holding it down on this side. And then Masacely's general is just running around buffing everybody, which is honestly, like, that's what he needs. That's the only thing that he can do, and that's what he needs to be doing. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have any ammo left for his general unit. He can't charge or fight because his general unit will get absolutely trashed. So he's running around buffing everybody, and that's the best thing that he can possibly do. That's a good teammate right there. You know, some people would just be like, oh, I only have 1 unit left, I'm gonna leave. But no, that's not what you do. Stick it out to the end. Stick it out to the end. If your general unit is what you have left, buff, 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 buff your teammates as much as you possibly can. Hylas is just not having a good time. These tribal warriors, goddamn, man, like these Marib Guard, it just, like, how? How are these things, like, how are they just, I don't understand why they're so good. Pardon me, Jesus Christ. I mean, melee defense is 65, that's pretty good. They just got buffed and got bumped up to, or no, it just dropped. But even still, it's ridiculous. They should be in shield wall, so the melee defense goes up even more. They are in at 78, and the armor bumps up to 82. Get these guys in shield wall. God. General has come over here. Ooh, this guy's really in the thick of it. Rib guards routing. Let's see from over here. Oh man, yeah, these guys are gonna lose. Unfortunately, sword followers are starting to lose too, so they got to be careful over here. Boy, I might have to pull out his Oathsworn at this point. Honestly, not a bad idea actually, because they might be able to just finish this off over here. All these troops are exhausted. This relatively fresh unit of tribal warriors is very tired. So if he got these 2 units of Oathsworn over here and charged them in, they might be able to break this whole flank over here. And that'll be the end of it. However, Hylas is bringing over his Oathsworn Gen. Seleucid is bringing up his pikes. At least that's what it looked like for a second. Saba still has plenty of ammo, waiting for those pikes to make their way up so he can start to pepper them down and really make them completely useless. More units from Hylas are starting to waver. Oh man. Oathsworn in here? Front warriors, front warriors. Yeah. No Oathsworn yet. They're over here still, right? Yeah. So he still has 3 units of Oathsworn. Oh, look at that. Pulling back. Saba getting a shot in on the retreating units. Now he's shifted his fire, his aim onto the thorax pikes. These guys, ooh, what are you doing? They're just gonna, no. Oh yeah, you're getting peppered down there, bud. Pulling out. He's gonna be out of the range of fire momentarily, but the damage has already been done. 112 guys. Yeah, it's just not gonna go your way. I'm gonna capture that tower or the gatehouse for, I don't know, morale's sake maybe. I know I keep saying like, oh, he's got to get these Oathsworn out, got to get these, but in reality, he's probably doing the right thing and waiting until the absolute last possible second to use these guys. Waiting for the enemy, for the attackers to get their Oathsworn in so that they get a little tired and you know, tired, very tired or exhausted, whatever level of fatigue that they have. Waiting for that moment would definitely be the smart move to make. Out of hands of the defenders, though, I mean, balance of power is shifted dramatically. It's pretty even at the moment. But based on the fact that Saba still has plenty of ammo, at least with 2 of his units, I don't think the attackers are going to actually have this. Boyai is getting his Celtic Bowman up on the wall. They only have 32 kills. They're going to start to pepper down these guys if they can make it. The slingers, I do not think that he's going to have the balls to bring his slingers out. Oathsworn getting sent in. Thracian Feltas? Thracian Feltas. Thracian Feltas getting pulled out. Yeah, these guys are just, yeah, he's going to send in the Oathsworn now. which, okay, but they're gonna get shot.
Cut them down!
And over here is completely lost. Here we go, Oathsworn coming out. Gonna send them over to help defend this entryway over here. I wanted to say breach point, but it's not a breach, is it? And honestly, what's he gonna go for? Is he gonna go for? I think he's gonna get his archers up on the wall, perhaps. Yes, he is.
Break them!
Gonna get his archers on the wall. Maybe start to fire at the Oathsworn General Pilot. That would be a good thing to go for, actually. Trying to get him out of there. Just had 2 units tribal war. 1 unit totally broke. This unit might start to break soon. These guys still have ammo. They could be firing into this, actually. Sabba's archers getting up on the wall. No ranged units from the attackers left, so they are unchallenged. Other Oathsworn moving around. Goliath, it looks like, has noticed Tyler's Oathsworn moving and decided to start moving his own. Probably, I would assume, coming over here. Only 1 Oathsworn unit is over here. They're very tired. They are firing their jabbies. But they're also moving forward, and now they are in melee. Winning decisively, naturally, against these guys, but again,
We understand!
this
As you say!
so broken? Is that what he did? Hold on now. Sorry, I know I'm getting away from the fight, but maybe not. Alright, anyway. Here we go. 2 Oathsworn units getting thrown into the fight. They should be able to break these guys. And honestly, I think Saba should move his archers over here to help deal with this threat. These 2 fresh Oathsworn units is a very scary thing. Meanwhile, Oathsworn over here chugging away,
As you wish!
trying to break through. These guys in. No. Battle rhythm has been popped on these guys and are charged in. And now it will probably be the best time to set up shield screens so that melee defense is just, absolutely stupid. Look at this, they are firing into, I guess this is the better shot, isn't it? Yeah, God, these guys are going to close it down so bad. Super Howard, did they still have ammo? Who's firing? Someone was shooting. Over here, Bowie Eye, yes, nice. Still has some ammo. He's firing into this mass. Oathsworn over here, and yeah, they're getting beat pretty good. Meanwhile, over here, Tylus is doing all right. We ain't doing great, but we're doing all right. Sword followers and Marib Guard holding it down to the best of their abilities. Oathsworn tossing in some jabbies. Hopefully they'll be able to get more enemy kills than friendly fire.
Spill their blood!
Yeah, Solution's trying to get his pikes up there, but it's useless. Oh man. Oh man.
Hold
Correct
position!
pikes. They're gonna be left alone. There's gonna be nothing left to help support those thorax pikes. Oathsworn General's losing. They haven't even sent in their Oathsworn yet. These guys are firing their jabs. Managed to get 4 kills so far. But, pop battle rhythm, but not headhunt as well. That's the best way to do it. Popping battle rhythm and headhunt together simultaneously. Just absolutely jacks up the Oathsworn and makes them even more dangerous than what they already are. And yeah, Seleucid is just, I don't know what you're doing. Just send in your pikes. Just send them in. They're gonna get... the longer you wait, the quicker they're gonna die. These guys are having a terrible time. Rigmarole Guard doing a fantastic job of holding off the 2 Oathsworn units here. I don't know why he doesn't have these Thracian Peltasts in here as well. He should. Sword followers, charging on in. Here we go, Numidian Noble Cav moving in. Looks like maybe they are. They're gonna charge. They're charging. They charge. He's gonna. Don't do it. Don't pull through. Don't pull through. Like, don't do it. Don't make me sad. Don't make Lichter cry, okay? Making Lichter cry is not good. Meanwhile, these archers are just. Yeah, 69, nice. These archers are doing a bang up job. 141 kills, 46 for these guys. These guys managed to turn their attention to the Oathsworn over here. Mercenary and Rear Guard are starting to break, but they're taking these Oathsworn with them. They are taking the Oathsworn with them. Starting to see some great. Oh no. Oh no. Chain routing going on over here. It's like these 4 units saw Seleucid just like, I'm out of here. Peace. Peace. Yeah, these 4 units saw these 2 Oathsworn get like decimated, and they're like, fuck this, we're out. We're gone. See you later. Basically gonna come out with his cav. I mean, I guess in the long run, not a bad choice to have these guys. He'll be able to chase after these units and go after them, or even maybe if they do manage to get out of the gate, we'll be able to neutralize the tower at least. And then there were 2. Tireless is done for. Guys routing completely. I don't think they're going to come back, especially if he can manage to get some mirror charges in here. These guys are going to crack quick.
Shut at them!
That's the one thing that I feel like the general units for across all factions should have like slightly better stats than the base version of the unit that they are. And it like, you know what I mean? Because it's like you have to think like, oh, this is the general unit, so like it's like an elite unit. It's a top tier, like super high quality units and shit. And they're not. They're just, it's the same across the board. I mean, this one's a little bit, but only because it's managed to work its way up. Same with this one. I mean, he's got 2 bronze chevrons because of the work that he put in during the fight. But like base traits, general units, I feel should be a cut above. You know. This is all but over. 1:50 seconds left. Let's actually. Oh, they're over here. Guess he's just gonna neutralize this. These guys are starting to come back. Now would be the time to capture this. Oh yeah, I should have used his sword followers to capture this so that they wouldn't be able to come back into the settlement. 1:30 left. We'll fast forward just a wee bit. Basically gonna come back. No. But what's happening here, though, like every time Assassely comes around and then he turns around to countercharge, like there are men that are going to get caught when they're turning around and they're going to get attacked in the rear. I mean, he didn't even have to use his general unit. Like these Oathsworn, these 2 Oathsworn units, they have to do jack. He did get the 1 in here, I think, though, didn't he? No, he didn't. Where's the 1? Did he lose the other one? I don't know, but here and here. They got some kills. Only lost 1 guy. Yeah, this guy's fucked. Electrical effect, dude. Come on, get around. Come around. Come around. Around the charge. No! I was just gonna get shot in the back. Fast forward to the end. This was fantastic. What a... Man. Such a good, like, grind. Oh. Good teamwork. Love to see it. Alright, let's get into it. The Dodgy Gob with 1,316 kills, 57 for his general, 156, 211, 178, and 38 for his chariots. Unfortunate for this last one that didn't manage to get much of anything. Armored Numidian Riders, 81, 52, 161, 23, 88, 143, 5, 13, 18, 35, and 18. It's not too bad. Numidian Riders, 14 and 22. And then the Numidian Light Infantry, 0 and 3. Jedi Revenant getting 2,286 kills, 0 first gen, 0 and 36 for the Heavy Horse. 106, 27, 78, and 5 for his Archers. 119, 102, 62, and 136 for the Axe Warriors. 45, 0, and 237 for the Oathsworn. And then 236, 163, 268, 215, 151, and 300 for the Sword Followers. Emperor Candy Katsu getting the most kills out of everybody in this match. 2,600, which is fucking ridiculous because of these guys. You have so many. You bastard. With the Marib spam. 2,667 kills, 90 first gen. Honestly, the Camel Cataphracts did do quite a bit though. 387, 130, and 288 for the Marib Camel Cataphracts, and then Sabian Camel Cataphracts. There we go, with 182 and 205. Archers getting 75, 141, 61, and 40. I mean, he didn't really use a lot of ammo, but that was, that was strategic. Good on you. Good on you. And then your spam here. 167, 35, 54, 54, 156, 74, 115, 151, 69, and then 193. The attackers, Fear getting 215 with his general, 5 for the slingers, 64, 73, and 84 for the mercenary Thracian peltists, 98, 78, 171 for the Oathsworn, and then the tribal warriors, 124, 167, 81, 102, 114, 78, 113, 106, 91, 94, 119, and 143. Coops getting 1,988 kills, 146, for his general. 139, 200, 147, 162 for his archers. Well done there. 54 and 41 for Hillman. 133, 147, and 100 for the Royal Peltis. 118, 110 for the Silver Shield Swords. 17 for the Thorax Pikes, and then 29, 50, 94, 31, 97, 39 for the Thorax Swords, and 134, not bad, for the Thorio Spears, and Turbo Fisto with 1,099 kills. 114 for his General, 24 for the Onager, 54 for the Companion Cav, 16 for the Slingers, 29, 19, and 26 for the Cretans. Pardon me. 85 for the Pikes, 4, 101, and 99 for the infantry, for the Libyan infantry, 8 and 9 for the Iberian swords, 15 and 6 for the Italians, 160, 121 for the noble fighters, and then 78, 82, and 46 for the Samnite warriors. Damn. Still though, these guys definitely punch way above their weight. It's ridiculous. So crazy. And then the all, just the all Cav sally out. Ridiculous. All right, that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I know I did. I always do. And that's it. Thanks for watching. And that being said, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.